Right, Laura got a great outfit of lamb shanks earlier on. Now she's looking for something sweet.
Indeed, I am. Dean Diplock from the Radisson Blu Hotel in Athlone has stayed with us with one of my favourite treats.
Banana bread. Yes. Love banana bread. This is a nice introductory dish to get children involved with cooking as well, because it's very simple. A little bit of supervision, and it's a great way to start.
And this has something in it called fruit, I believe.
Bananas, funnily enough.
A banana in it. Now, I just want to teach everybody something. When the banana has spots on it, then it's ready to eat. Not when it comes out of the box and it's all yellow and green and looks like it, you might as well be eating a plantain. This is where all the flavour is. When
See, my mum would only eat them when they're green.
No. That's very starchy. The correct way to eat a banana is when it starts to get spotty. The darker it gets, the more intense the flavours are. And that's the banana we have to use for the banana bread.
Is that not a bit slimy inside then?
Absolutely not at all.
Okay.
If it is slimy inside, all the better, because that's more sucrose. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. It is a perfectly good banana on the inside.
So let's get moving then. What are we starting with? Bananas, obviously.
So, bananas, first of all, we're just going to mash them a little bit. We don't want them to be too mashed up, because we want a bit of pieces of your banana in the bread.
How many bananas do you have for this recipe?
3 large bananas or 4 medium bananas in this case.
I love the way you say banana.
Banana.
Thank you.
Very South African.
Remember Banana Man?
Sorry?
Banana Man.
Banana Man, yes.
See little fingers?
No, it's a cartoon when we were kids.
Banana
Back in the day.
In the pajamas,
right, butter, 2 eggs. Let's continue. Demerara sugar, brown Demerara sugar goes in as well.
Lovely.
That's our bit of sweetness. Okay, and using a stick blender.
Dean, she's already eaten it.
I see, you can't stop her. We just blend this all together. Sorry. So creaming it slightly, just to mix it through. There we go. Not too much more than that. Then a little bit of vanilla.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely.
All right.
I haven't added that in before.
And we'll add that.
Haven't you?
Oh, it has to go into banana bread. Absolutely. You can use a bit of caramel essence as well, but yeah, it's perfectly fine as well. Okay, so that's our liquids done. Move this out of the way.
That's all your wets?
That's the wets done. Our wets then go.
And you never put nuts in it?
You can. This is non-allergenic, so I've left out the nuts. But I mean, walnuts go very well in. You could do chocolate chips.
You're welcome.
As I say, it's very.
Thank you, Ireland. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know how healthy that'd be, but anyway, half of them. There's a third of a cup of butter in it.
Chips.
Cake flour, just soft cake flour.
When you say cake flour, you mean plain flour?
Soft flour. No, plain flour, cake flour, yes.
Okay.
There's 2 different ones, but cream flour, I think you call it.
Cream flour.
Over here, I have 1 teaspoon of bicarb, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's just necessary for to bring out the sweetness in it as well, and give it a bit of savoury. Now, you can use a fork to mix this through. I'm just using a spatula, but very gently. All you want to do is just bring it together. You don't want to over-mix it, but just get rid of the flour so you don't see any more of the white flour lumps left. It'll cook in, so there's absolutely no problem with that.
You're trying to keep it loose, are you?
Keep it loose, yes. Not too...
Keep it country.
Keep it country, keep it loose.
So it's quite lumpy still, the way you're doing it, so it's okay.
Well, if you look at the bread here, you can see there's pieces of the banana in it. That's what you're looking for, that lovely flavour of the banana in it. Now, what's nice about this recipe, you can freeze it once it's cooked. You take it out as you need to. It's a lovely little addition to the kiddies' lunchbox.
Yeah, especially if you leave out the nuts.
Recipe for two loaves.
You can. They're slightly flatter loaves. You can make it 1 large loaf. It just takes a longer time to cook, and you've got to watch the temperature so that it doesn't burn.
Speaking of cooking, when I've made banana bread before, it tends to be very moist at the bottom of the tin, very wet here, and then dry on the top. So what am I doing wrong?
I'm actually not 100% sure on that, because I've tested a couple of different ones. I find that without the natural yogurt, it tends to sink to the bottom, and if your mixture's too wet or over-mixed, all the solids tend
And I
to
would definitely
sink.
blitz it much more than you did.
That's basically what has happened. I find that the natural yogurt in this really adds to the moisture level. It doesn't crack the bread. Often you find the bread cracks in the middle.
And this is your mum's recipe.
This is Mum's recipe.
Morning, Mum.
Mum's been working on this recipe for a while now because we love a banana bread.
And Dean, did you want to say hello to a very special viewer?
Yes, James, just to say hi to him. Hi.
Good morning, James.
Having a good
James.
day.
Tunes in every week.
Yeah, every time. Leave this for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's just to let the bicarb start reacting. Then we pop it into an oven in the middle shelf.
Okay.
Add for about 45 minutes at 180. After 45 minutes, we turn it down to 150 for the remaining 15 minutes.
So
an hour in total.
All in. Okay.
180 fan, yeah, 180 fan.
And there's already a slice missing there, Mrs. By the way.
There appear to be a few slices missing.
Who was counting?
So
What
this
has
is
one thumb and counts? This guy. You look, there's the evidence. A little crumb left. Look.
But if you cut into it like you have here, what's the gorgeous like brown flecks through it?
That's from the banana itself. That's in the banana. It's all the banana seeds that are naturally
Mine
occurring.
never looks like that.
Because you blitzed it today.
Yeah, I obviously do
probably.
too much. Yeah.
So here we go.
Oh, lovely.
You can see it there.
So textured looking.
And so soft.
Smell is gorgeous.
It has to go with some butter, a good slab
to
of butter
go.
on it.
Really?
For those.
Oh, I never have butter and banana
Oh,
bread.
you have to have
Right,
it.
you're gonna put butter on
It's
it?
the way to
Oh,
have
okay.
it.
I'll try it.
Because Dean has said to do it.
Do try it. Do
And
try
you're
it.
the
Just in
pro.
the interest
There we
of
go.
Thanks so much.
people who
Absolutely.
are watching.
Don't forget, as usual, all of Dean's recipes are up on
Cheers.
our website as well. You can also call into the Radisson in Athlone to try it for yourself.
Absolutely.
Ask for Dean.
Absolutely.
It was
After the
delish.
break, Olympian Jessie Barr will be here. You there, Jessie? Here. Fabulous.